Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't have fun in this world, then what are you doing, right? It's kind of the points. Have fun, right? Gotta have fun. Hashtag live if you're watching live. Hashtag replay if you're on replay. So I thought I'd do a video presentation of something that I posted. I believe I posted it on my personal page or on the Transformation Nation page. I don't remember which one, but this video is going to go out to both, so it doesn't matter. And it's about anxiety, okay? I mean, how many of us have felt anxiety? Hashtag me, okay? Every single person who's watching this video should be commenting in the comment section. We have all had anxiety, right? But I'm speaking more to the level of chronic anxiety. So, give you a little bit of background on me, okay? I'm not a mental health professional, but my mother has worked in mental health at a mental health hospital for 52 years. I've seen it. I've seen it all. I've seen all of it, okay? As a kid, I used to read the DSM. I think it was the DSM-3 back then, which is the book of all the psychological disorders. So just to give you a little groundwork, I've invested myself a lot into understanding the brain and the mind. And there are always going to be outliers in everything, okay? There are chronic diseases that do happen in people, okay? Now, how you treat those, that's a separate conversation. But what I'm speaking more to is let's just isolate the word anxiety. And I think the way I put it was trying to avoid a bad future that hasn't happened yet because of a past that we've not really accepted. So what I mean by that is you know, if if I were to be a basketball player and I start missing free throws, right? And I'm getting paid millions of dollars to do this job, and my position on the team is in jeopardy. My dollars and cents are in the jeopardy. Okay, who I am to the fans is in jeopardy, and I just keep missing free throws after free throws after free throws. It becomes sort of, you're addicted to this anxiety. You're addicted to this problem. And I pose it as this. What happens if I were to wipe your memory, right? Just like Men in Black, right? If I were to take that little stick and just wipe it away. And you didn't remember it, consciously or subconsciously, it's just gone. Whatever that thing is causing you anxiety, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, whether it's a past event, no matter what it is, right? Whatever's causing you anxiety, if I'm going to wipe that away from you, and I was to propose a different outcome that you're fearing of, right? Because it's about the future. Anxiety is about the future. It isn't about the present. It can be about the past, but it's more about how the past implements itself into the future. Because of my past experiences, my future experiences possibly could be the same, and I don't want that. So I have anxiety about it. So if I'm to wipe your memory, you didn't have that past is gone. How would you feel about the event going forward? And I challenge you to ask yourself that. Okay, when you really start to become self-aware of what you do and how you behave, you can ask yourself the question, if I didn't have a past, how would my future look? How would I do things differently? How would I feel about things differently? Would I have this anxiety about whatever this is? Job stress, money stress, relationship stress, stress about kids, stress about the world, stress about everything, right? Because it causes us anxiety. And then what happens in us? Well, sometimes we eat different foods than normally we would eat because we go and we sabotage ourselves because we emotionally eat, as we've talked about before, right? So I challenge you to ask yourself the question about your anxiety is, if I were to wipe your memory, how would you handle things? Now, in this world, you don't get that choice. You don't get the choice of wiping your memory, but you don't get to live back there, okay? And you also don't get to live in there. You get to live right here. Okay, this is the present. And what happened couldn't happen any other way because it didn't. Get right with that statement. Okay, no matter what happened back there, It's done. It's over. There's no changing it. There's no time machine. This ain't Back to the Future. You can't go back there and change what happened, no matter how ugly it was. But what you can do is you can change what you do forward. You can change what you do in the present. What then becomes the future that you build. So all I'm saying to this is, I'm not demeaning anxiety. I'm not saying that anxiety doesn't exist. I'm not saying that mental health conditions don't exist. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that the solution to this could be a little bit more simple than what people give it credit to. Because when you actually look back in the past, and you look back at that history, and you get right with it, and you accept it for what it was, it happened. Couldn't happen any other way because it didn't. So it's part of me. Guess what? Here it is. Boom. Doesn't mean that that's what I got to do going forward. When you get right with that, you go from dis-ease to ease. Okay? Because dis-ease, being not in lack of having ease, okay, lack of having presence, leads to disease, i.e. anxiety, i.e. depression, i.e. mental health conditions, i.e. diabetes, blood pressure, so on and so forth. They could be corrected. So when you get right with the past and you accept it for what it is, at its truest form, okay, there's always levels to everything, guys. You're a constant work in progress. Celebrate that. Celebrate the fact that you're a work in progress. And then every opportunity that you have is a bit for a growth opportunity. There are going to be some things that are going to be said to you, that are going to be done to you, that you're going to experience that are not cool. But instead of looking at it from the standpoint of, woe is me, I'm the victim, be the champion. Look at it, what can you gain from that experience moving forward? And your life will be so much better. It's so difficult, but it is easy. Because at the end of the day, you make the choice. That's the only thing that you are guaranteed in this life is a choice. And even when you don't think you have a choice, you do. Because you are in charge of your world. And what you become is ultimately up to you. You can be anything you want to be in this world. Be the best version of you. And if you want help with that, I'm your guy. DM me. Hashtag value if you found value in this video. Hope everybody's having a great day.